As I've travelled through this West Coast part of our broadcast area, it seems to be a reoccurring theme wherever I go. And the theme seems to be the same message. Wherever there is diesel, mechanical, or fitting and turning, welding, making sheet metal, those types of jobs in every one of the locations I've been, every one of the businesses has said we can employ more people right now. We're rushed off our feet. I've got work booked up for months and so on and so forth. And yet we don't seem to be able to get the skills for the people that need them, or whether they've got the inclination or the ability to be trained. That is one of the questions that governments need to maybe look at. But the reality is that there is a huge number of jobs out there that are probably going underreported or not reported at all. That is part-time work or full-time work, or one person here, two there, people being silent about it, but deep down they would if they could, but they find the right person, they take them on. All of those sorts of reasons is what I hear just about every day in my discourses with people. And it doesn't surprise me when Business SA come out and say that their latest quarterly survey says that business expectations show that the confidence is up, and that the South Australian government is handling the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the survey, confidence has jumped 108.3 points. It's up 13 points from the September quarter, and that the December quarter's index 20 points or 20% above the 10-year average, signalling a brighter year ahead as the state approaches the 12-month anniversary of COVID-19. State's Treasurer Rob Lucas said that the report looked at how the government had done a good job, and that they recognised that the government had done a good job in taking the state through COVID-19. But many employers across the state and many others have been impacted by COVID, but they're still delighted that there is a significant number of people that are not only back on their feet but are still thriving out in the business community. And that Rob Lucas said it was encouraging to see nearly half of businesses surveyed reported their revenue had returned to normal or to levels higher than a year ago. 1/3 said that 2020 was their best financial performance or the best in 5 years. The SA Labor opposition had, however, pointed to what they believe is the albatross around South Australia's neck, and that is one that we've reported on Flow News 24, that it's in an enviable position of having the highest unemployment rate in the nation. The only thing surging in SA is unemployment, said the opposition, with the worst in the nation of 12,000 jobs lost in January. And again, I think I reiterate the point. If I could have $1 for every business, for every job that they said was available at every business, for every position, then I would be a very wealthy man, and I could buy more pies at the Woodner Bakery. I think that's fair enough to say that we are not dealing with the skills shortage here. We are not getting decentralisation of people into our regions quick enough. We clearly have got jobs there. They're going underutilised and not filled quite often because businesses just can't find somebody who can do the work. This is all part of the problem that we are seeing, that a lot of younger ones that look at, say, heavy work in diesel mechanical work, maybe in lifting into a workshop, or perhaps even working with sheet metal and those sorts of things, are not as happy to take up those opportunities, perhaps as others in fields like IT and office-based type work or research and development. Let's hope and pray that the South Australian government actually gets a move on and a wriggle on and gets these people trained up and gets some jobs out into our country towns and gets the support services back into them, so that we can grow our regions again to the great prosperity and population success that we saw coming out of the 50s and 60s in our country regions.